Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Washington Nationals. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll. And on the mound today, Mackenzie Gore.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Here's the veteran outfielder, George Springer.
The right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Here comes a pitch. And out number 1 on the grab. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing, otherwise you'll be really frustrated after this one.
That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. Ripped on the ground to second. Whips it to Gallo. Nice, efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Line drive. Robles makes the grab, and that's the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, and now the Nats get their first opportunity. There's no score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Nationals Park. And on the hill in this one, Kevin Gausman.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
And now up for Washington, C.J. Abrams. The pitch. Hard hit, left field, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Lane Thomas in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Thomas measures 6 feet even. Batting second in today's lineup, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014. Right-hander kick steals.
Nope.
That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Next offering is in for a strike. Gausman throws over, and he's back in easily. Abrams aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes, and 1 gone.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. With 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
1-0. Runner takes off. Pitch inside. Throw to second, and great jump.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
Man at second. Swings through that one out in front that time. And the right-hander deals. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone. Up now for Washington, Joey Meneses. That's in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Righty delivers. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. And Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. Man on second, 2 down. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that just misses.
It's a good take.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So nothing in the Washington half of the first. We're scoreless through an inning at Nationals Park on the show. And we're back.
Leading
and
off
now
the
here's the veteran DH, Justin Turner.
Justin Turner.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
The pitch. That one's in there. 0-1. Way out front for strike 2. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Kevin Biggio up to the plate.
Now, Boog, I'll tell you firsthand, retired players, we miss a lot of things about playing the game in our playing days, but getting drilled by a pitch like that usually isn't something we talk about.
Second inning here, no score. Good eye right there.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Kicks and deals. On the ground, 2 ball to second Abrams.
Out.
And that's 2.
Batting.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here's the second baseman. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball. Couldn't chase that time. And that's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for Toronto. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back in Washington, D.C., bottom of the inning. Here's Eddie Rosario.
Eddie Rosario.
Gosman back to work. That clips the corner.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
1-2.
Left-hand batter waits.
3.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Swinging a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. That misses the zone. Going to count 1 and 2. Bounce to the right. And that one handled. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting 7. The second baseman, Luis.
And now it's Luis Garcia. That clips the corner.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that one is out of here. He'll touch them all. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
2 outs, nobody on. Digging in, Nick Senzel. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Righty to the plate.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-2. High fly ball out towards left field. Varsho going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. Nats on the board first, courtesy of this solo homer. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Kiermaier now. Fought off foul. The pitch. Swings through that.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Next offering is outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
On the ground to first, could be 2. To second, Abrams. Relay to first, double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
So the lineup flips over, and the batter is George Springer. 0 for 1 so far. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Blue Jays down a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Ground ball right side. Garcia gets it to first. That takes care of Springer. That's the third out. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Nationals 1 and the Jays nothing. As we go to the last of the third. And now Victor Robles. And a pitch. And a good eye there. So 2 balls and no strikes. At the belt and fires. And that one upstairs.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And a strike. The pitch. Up the middle. Bichette. Gathers and throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, C.J.
So the Nats lineup turns over. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. He swings and fouls one off. 1 out, bases empty. The pitch. He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while.
The right fielder.
You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Lane Thomas. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Ball 1. There's the strike. curve is down and in. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Kiermaier puts it away, and that will end the inning. As we go to the top of the fourth, Bo Bichette up to the dish. This guy makes great contact, one of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently. Well, these Blue Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And they're at the knees. 1-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next,
dominant performance for him today, Boone. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's 0 for 1. That's in there. Strike one. Bichette gets his lead at first. Nobody out. This one popped up. Garcia under it. Hauls it in for the out.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Justin Turner.
So now Turner in on that right side. He was plunked in his first trip to the plate.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
And downstairs, Turner, a guy with great bat-to-ball skill. Bichette goes. The 1-1 is fouled off. And another ball.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
And now the lefty swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
He's locked in at the plate, but he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Kevin Biggio with a chance to hit. He hit into a double play his first time up. That's in there. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The Blue Jays trailing by a run. Top half of inning number 4. Gore checks over to first, and he's back.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Blue Jays held in check. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark.
For the
Bottom
Nationals.
4. And the batter now, Joey Gallo. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns. Well, these Nats doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Check swing, now an appeal to third. And he held back, according to Ricky Halladay. And that one hammered way back there. Bangs off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Punched that one down the line for extra bases, and that was an excellent job going with the pitch on the outside. Got his bat on plane and just drove it.
Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Outside, and that is ball 1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next pitch is downstairs.
Not showing great command so far in this at-bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Man at second. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one carrying, reaching for it, and brings it in. Runner tags at second.
The left fielder, number 8.
I tell you what, this is a really cool feeling when you can make that kind of catch over the shoulder. Doesn't happen very often. It's not easy, but he made it look easy right there. Nice job.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Runner on at third, 1 gone. And it's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And a pitch.
That's a ball.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That's long gone. And they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
So 1 out, nobody on. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Hebert Ruiz. And first offering is fouled off. Ruiz measures 6 feet even, 25 years old. And he was born in Venezuela. One down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. And the pitch. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Garcia stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. On the corner for a strike. Next pitch is inside. Ball 2.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And a pitch. They say it went.
Full count. 3-2.
There's a swing and a drive. Springer drop step going back and forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 4-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now it's Nick Senzel. And first offering is fouled off. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. In the air, left field. Varsho moving under it. Nabs it, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Nationals Park, we go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, number 36. Gore back to work. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
Well, these Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Kicks and fires. And that one pulled foul. And he deals. That one hit to right. Thomas has this one sized up. Makes the grab, 1 down.
The left fielder, number 25.
And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. Grounded out his first time. That one a little bit high. Ball 1. The Nats leading by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Just off the outside edge. Next offering in there for a strike. 2-2. And that's too high.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Now
that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. In the air, left field, moving under this one. Rosario snags it.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 1. Step off, throw to first. Varsho back easily. Fastball for a strike. Varsho leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that one's a little bit low. And the count even 1-1. And here it comes.
2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 3.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. 1 left for Toronto. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Victor Robles. The pitch. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Movement in the bullpen. Mitch White up and throwing. That's inside. And it's 1-1. That one the other way. And he handles it himself for the out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop,
C.J. Abrams getting ready to hit. That one catches the corner for a strike. Oh, 1 now. High fly ball right field. Springer sizing this one up. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Lane Thomas. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0.
Ball 1.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is in for a strike. And it's fouled away. That's down and in. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two outs. In the air, right side. Springer on the move. That is the inning. And we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. Now at the plate, George Springer.
Springer plays an important role for this team in the clubhouse, Boog. I mean, he can hit home runs, which is great, but he also brings a lot to the club away from the field, too.
First pitch misses. Just missed. That's off the mark. Ball 3.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Here comes a pitch. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 2.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Fouled off left side. The shortstop takes a ball.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Next offering upstairs. The Nationals leading by 4, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Got him swinging. Man at first,
now
and here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Now snap throw to first, and he's back in standing. That catches the top part of the zone, and it's 0-1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider. But
diving stop. To second, that's 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Nationals 4 and the Jays nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Mitch White. 3-4-5 due up for the home team. And now, Joey Gallo. The pitch. Right-hander kicks, deals. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Next to hit for the Nats, Joey Meneses. Ground ball left side into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Now the left fielder, Eddie Rosario. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Trevor Richards, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Meneses at first, 1 gone. Foul ball. The 1-1. Runner takes off. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it hits the fence. Around third. He will score. It's 5-0.
Back-to-back base hits. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Next to hit, Hebert Ruiz. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Man at second. Off the mark there. And 1-1.
One strike.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time.
The batter, the second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Now a chance for Luis Garcia. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Splits the plate. It's 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Runner at third, 2 away. On the ground, and that's just foul. Two outs. That's to third. Biggio zips it across, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. One for the Nationals on this RBI double, and the lead is now 5-0. Back in Washington, D.C., Turner climbs in on that right side.
Justin Turner.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
At the belt and fires. There's a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And the leadoff man aboard.
The batter, the third baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Here's the third baseman, Kevin Biggio. And the first offering is not close.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Left-hand hitter waits. The Nats leading by 5 here in the top half of inning number 7.
2 balls.
Squirts away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Off the mark there. 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Kicks and deals. And that is cut on and missed. 3-2 now.
3-2.
Into left center for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles, pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
Number 36 in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Back-to-back singles. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded. Nobody out.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Dalton Varsho, the next to hit. There's the strike. Left-hand batter waits. Oh, no, that got him. And a run will score because of it.
Well, that's the absolute worst time to lose control of your mechanics. Watching the runner trot in from third feels like just salt in the wound.
In the box, lays off for ball one.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
Base hit, 1 run in already. Runner around third. Now a second crosses the plate.
Oh, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. Really important at-bat coming up now.
It appears Dave Martinez is ready to dive into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Mackenzie Gore done for the day. 2-run ball. He heads for the dugout and will be back with a new pitcher. Jordan Weems gets the ball now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. So up next for Toronto, Kevin Kiermaier. Just missed.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Now 1-1. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Tanner Rainey, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Harvey also throwing. And the right-hander deals. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Inside, almost got him. Varsho on third. Kirk at first with no outs. Here's the 2-2. And another ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Righty to the plate. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. A dive, and he can't haul it in. And that'll kick off the base of the wall. In to score from third. And now they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's George Springer. Golden opportunity right here. First offering, and it just misses.
Counts 1-0.
And the righty deals.
Ball
Inside, just missed. The pitch. Now one missed.
Down.
Bo Bichette waiting to hit for Toronto. In for a strike, now 3-1. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base, nobody out. Bounce to the right side. Tosses to first, there for the out. Runner scores from third.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run, still 1 out there to pick up.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. 1 for 3.
Go-ahead run is 90 feet away. This at-bat could end up deciding the game when everything is said and done.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
Ball 2.
And a good eye there.
And you got to wonder with first base open, 1 out. Is he going to get a pitch to hit?
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And fouled off. Just missed. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Check swing. Appeal to first. No, he held up. Fouled off. He was late. And here's a slow roller. Garcia throws to first in time, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But 9 batters hit in the inning, 5 come around to score. 7th inning stretch time. We're all tied up 5-5. Bottom of the 7th, and now up for Washington, Nick Senzel. White goes 6 feet 3 inches, 29 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
You know, these Nationals, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Guerrero makes the grab, and there's
now
one away.
Center fielder, Victor Robles.
Here's Victor Robles. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Fastball for a strike. Lifted in the air, right center field. Kiermaier on the move. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. And a couple of quick outs.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, C.J. Abrams. Outside low, and that's ball 1. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. 1-1. To the right side. Over to first.
He's out.
Out number 3. Nothing doing for Washington, and this remains a 5-5 ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Dylan Floro.
Dylan Floro.
Here's Justin
Leading
Turner.
off the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Justin Turner.
The wide to kick the pitch. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Now here is Kevin Biggio.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Late on that fastball. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Hunter Harvey appears to be getting loose. Ferrer, the lefty, warming up as well. One down, base is empty. Off the plate, and it's 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Right side. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here's the second baseman. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Pulls that one foul. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. Line drive, brings it in for the 3rd out. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Our score holds at 5 apiece. On to the bottom of the 8th, and the batter now, Lane Thomas. White back to work.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Chad Green, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. And he swings through that one.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Here's Joey Gallo. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. And that's outside. And a pitch. Wouldn't
That's
chase
bolted.
that time. Ripped on a line to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away.
Man, that's
Now
one of those
the
at-bats where you have to
designated hitter,
remind yourself it's
Joey
about the process. He did everything
Maverick.
right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And foul ball. The pitch. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So a change being made at first base. Coming in to run for the
Number
Nats,
26.
Nasim Nunez. 2 outs, runner at first. Eddie Rosario digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. The other way. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
First and second, 2 outs. Up now for Washington.
Now,
Hebert
catcher,
Ruiz.
Hebert
0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Pitch
1-0.
misses, and that is ball 1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
That's outside, and it's 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Righty delivers.
Hey.
Nunez on second. Rosario at first. 2 out of the inning.
Ball
Pitch
3.
misses. Now 3-1. Luis Garcia on deck. Already 2 homers in the game.
Huge impact in this one so far, and you know he'd like to make some noise in this inning as well.
The 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Ferrer.
And they felt it was
Now
time to
pitching
bring on a
for
left-handed
Washington.
reliever from the pen with
Number
the lefty hitter
47.
coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Here's the left
Leading off
fielder,
the Blue
Dalton
Jays,
Varsho.
the left fielder, number
You know, this is kind of a
25.
tough matchup as a
Dalton
left-handed hitter facing a left-handed
Varsho.
pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
The
0-1.
Nationals have some action going in the pen. Robert Garcia looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult,
That's a ball.
especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
1-1.
Missed
Ball,
with a
that's off the plate.
changeup. 2-1.
Ball
And another ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Payoff pitch. Swings, and this one's flared. And a base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Pitch was away, so he definitely pulled off it there. Not what you want to do with the pitch in that location, really, but he was able to guide it into the outfield for the knock.
Go-ahead run on base. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. Just missed.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Step off throw to first, and he's back in on a dive. Just missed.
Ball 2.
That one catches the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. There's a swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Slow roller up the middle. To second, Abrams. Oh, man, their 4th double play of the day. 2 gone.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
That one pulled foul. And 2 now as he swings through it.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone. And
base knock center field. So now back to the top of the order.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. And that's down. A base hit. Around second, on his way to third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way.
Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Guerrero, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Just missed.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
Two outs. Up the middle, and he can't come up with it. Runner from third in to score. They've got the lead 6-5.
The batter, the designated hitter, Justin Turner.
2 outs, bases full. Justin Turner next up for the Blue Jays. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Next pitch is outside. And now the lefty fouls it off, still 1-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And a 1-2 again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And he deals. That's inside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That's hard hit on the line. Out of here. Grand slam. And they add to the lead. It's 10-5.
Oh, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
New pitcher now, Robert Garcia.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So 2 down. Now the third baseman, Kevin Biggio. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. And that one is lifted in the air. Rosario under it, brings it in, and that's the third out. But they leave their mark on the inning as we get another look at the grand slam. It's down to 5 at 10-5 now. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Garcia.
And here it comes. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Nick Senzel digging in for the Nationals.
Nick Senzel.
There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Swings and misses. 0-2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
2 strikes.
Next offering way off the plate.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
That misses, and the count is even 2-2. And a good eye there. Here comes a pitch. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. Over to first, safe.
Good.
He's 2 outs away. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Ball 1 there. Man at first, 1 away. This to third. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw. One at second.
No, he's
over to
in there.
first, but he beats it.
Now batting.
Just a
shortstop,
beautiful play right there to get it out. He dives to make the stop. Then a nice feed from his knees. Knew he didn't have time to get up and make that throw. The throw beats the runner. That's that internal clock working.
Last chance for the Nats in this one. And now up for Washington, C.J. Abrams. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
White is just one strike away. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays slug their way to a win in this one.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families. And that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
And your final 10-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 10 runs, 12 hits. No errors, they left 5 runners on base. For the Nationals, 5 runs, 10 hits. No errors, they left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.